Good morning, everybody. Today we are Tuesday, October the 22nd, 2024. The world is really going through kind of a start of a big world war, third world war. With what is going on today, happening, started in Ukraine and Russia, then in Gaza, Lebanon, and now expanding into other countries in the Middle East. And the union between the big guys is very dangerous. We have to remember that Iran and China have signed a 50 years agreement together. Military, economical, social is an agreement where it's going to change everything. And China, as we speak, is going to start its war against Taiwan in a very short period of time. Everything is really connected to the U.S. coming election on 5th of November. Whoever is going to win those elections, there will be no major changes in the decisions of the Americans with the Israelis and the Americans with the Ukrainians. Nothing will change between the Chinese together with the Russians and the Iranians, because they are in the same basket. So the war, what's happening today in Lebanon, is really a small part of what is going to be in the whole world. Because the expansion of this war will continue, because Israel today can't take a decision to attack Iran as such, because they know that Iran and China have this agreement. And if China is going to interfere with the agreement that was put in place, that means it's going to expand. That means the Chinese are going to assist the Iranians. And the Russians are as well present in Syria. And the U.S. forces are in different places in the Middle East, like in Qatar, like in Syria, like in UAE, in other places. So the only thing that we hope that those leaders of the world to decide to take a wise decision, to sit down and find a solution to this craziness in this world. Because the world by itself is going to be completely destroyed. Not only because of the weapons, we're talking about nuclear weapons. And we have to understand one thing, that the U.S. for the past 100 years was the powerful country in the world, economically, military, and so on. But I believe now things are changing very much. The Eastern Bloc, we're talking about China, Russia, and Iran, and all the others, including Iran, are putting together their own currency, one currency like the US dollars or the euro. So that means, I believe, the big war is going to be between the East and the West. The West, the US dollar, the euro, against the other currency, between America, USA, Canada, UK, Europe, Western Europe, Australia, South Korea, against the others, North Korea, China, Russia, and the others. Lebanon, as geographically, is dividing the world. I already said that before. And it is who is going to control this land. The Iranians, through the Hezbollah, were trying to take over the country. But the Americans and the Europeans who have big interest within Lebanon, economically, of course, because there is gas and oil, because the U.S. Embassy has built the biggest, if not the biggest embassy around the world in Beirut. There is a reason for that. So, who is going to control who? And what are going to be the circumstances of those wars? Already, the casualties either in Russia or in Ukraine or in Gaza or in Lebanon or any other countries that might go into this kind of war, are they going to be big, huge? The people of the world have something to do in that. Instead of going and making all those marches for Palestine, people should get together all around the world and have marches for peace in the world, not to defend nobody, no countries, nobody. Because if the world, the citizens of the world won't act as they're supposed to do, they are part of that crime. And they are the only people who can probably can put kind of a end of what their leaders are planning to do to destroy what is left in this world. And this is a big crime that the coming generations are going to pay the price. So my message is simple. Seek for peace. Seek for the union of the people around the world and go against the leaders who are only going to destroy what is left from this world, in this world. I don't know if my message or my video is going to make any changes, but at least I feel good giving my opinion, my honest opinion of what's going on, and my wish of keeping this world united, free from everything, especially the wars, because nobody is going to be left. Thank you very much for listening to me. I wish you all a very great day. Take care now. Bye-bye.